welcome to New Hampshire.
Thank you.
I have to say, if I were from Hawaii, I'd probably rather be there in December, but
I love my country. That's why I'm here.
I want to ask a serious question related to your vote on impeachment that took place recently, because as most people in the room know, you had a very unique vote. You didn't toe the party line. You voted present on both articles of impeachment. And the question I have for you is, if there was incontrovertible evidence of a high crime or misdemeanor, would you have voted yes on those articles of impeachment?
Yeah. This is part of the problem, though, is that throughout this process, it was and continues to be extremely partisan. And this is something that the founders warned against in the Federalist Papers, that the process, they feared that the process would result in a conclusion that was based on the strength of one party over another, rather than an objective assessment of innocence or guilt, and that such an outcome would only further divide our country. This is why I voted present, to take a stand for our country, to take a stand for the people, and that we can and should defeat Donald Trump for his multiple wrongdoings and abuses of power, and defeat him and throw him out of office there, so that we can come together as a country and move forward together. It's also why I introduced a censure resolution that listed many other areas that were not included in any impeachment articles or even discussed throughout that whole process, of decisions that Donald Trump has made that were clearly unconstitutional and illegal, taking military action, dropping bombs in another country without congressional approval, vetoing a war powers resolution from Congress to stop supporting Saudi Arabia's genocide in Yemen. There are many other areas that I think should have been discussed, but weren't. And given the reality of the situation, I do not want to see Donald Trump further emboldened and strengthened as he will be. As the Senate will exonerate Trump, they will proclaim his innocence, and he'll then take that message across the country. And unfortunately, we're likely to see his support grow as a result of that.
Just a quick follow-up. So by the absence of your yes vote, does that mean you believe there was not any incontrovertible evidence?
I'm saying that the process was flawed. The entire process was flawed, which is why I could not in good conscience vote either yes or no. Trump has committed many acts of wrongdoing that I believe have made our country less safe and not serve the interests of the American people. It's why I'm so committed to defeating him and working to earn the support of Americans across the country, so that we can remove him from office in November of 2020.
But none rising to the high crime or misdemeanor level.
The problem is with the process. That's the issue. And if the process itself is flawed, then we aren't really able to have a clear look at what levels and what has he done and what should have and could have been included. And that was why I chose to take the vote that I did.